Hey guys, Wing Zero here from Gundam Gaming. Today we're going to take a look at the Gundam phone charger from O2 Project. We'll take a look on how to set it up, its pros and cons, and if it's just another piece of junk. Let's get into it. So this is the Gundam charger from O2 Project. This is our box art. Looks like it has some information about the charger. Looks like maybe in Chinese or Japanese. So I ordered this from regisbox.com. I'll leave the website below. It was $49.99 US dollars with $4.99 priority shipping, and priority was 2 to 3 weeks. And it took about 18 days to receive it. So it comes with a thank you for your order card and a way to contact them about reviews. Also comes with a USB Type-C charger. And this is the spring-loaded auto vent clip. Now they do have two different versions. There's a different clip that comes with the home charger. And this is the charger itself. Has a little bit of art here on the wing. And it has like these V fins, so I think it gives like a wing Gundam type look with those fins. And then here we have, looks like a light sensor. Looks like the same information that was on the back of the box. And the bottom of the charger is a socket for the Type-C. And also you'll see this little ribbed area here, which we'll explain later. Comes with like a little baby screwdriver here. On some other card, I can't translate that. If you can translate that, definitely let me know in the comment. And here's our instruction manual. Looks like it's completely in Chinese. But it does have a picture instructions, so it looks pretty simple. And we got a quality inspection tag. Alright, so for the sake of the video, we'll be using the Samsung S21. So what's going to happen is you'll pass something in front of this light sensor. The wings will open up. The V-fin will extend. You'll slide the phone in. Once you block the sensor, the fin comes back down to hold it snug, and it'll begin charging. To release the phone, this ribbed area here, just place your thumb or finger. You don't have to press it, you can just kind of just place your finger on. And that'll actually open it back up. For the sake of the test, we'll be using the USB Type-C cord, and we'll just plug it into the wall. So you just pass something in front, slide your phone in, As you can see, it says fast wireless charging. And after a couple seconds, the wings come down. One thing, the only negative that they have, so it makes a terrible clicking sound that I've seen. It just started doing it. I'll let you guys hear that unedited. So here it is opening it up, and here's the unedited part. So it literally makes that noise until I lift up the fan a little bit. It is the most annoying noise. I cannot deal with it. It's the worst. Okay, so to actually set up the clip, as you can see, the instruction manual comes like completely in Chinese. There are no English translations. It's pretty straightforward. So first thing they want you to do is take this one socket part, stick that into the back of the charger, and then using the little baby screwdriver, we're just gonna screw that in. As you can see, it has like 4 little nubs, and that's where this cross will fit in. So you just line those up. It doesn't snap in or click in, it just kind of locks it in place so it doesn't move around. So then we'll take our baby screwdriver here, and our little screws. And they look like they're giving you some extra screws just in case you lose one. Looks like it's just like a tiny Phillips head, if you can see here. And we'll give this a few turns. Make sure it's in there nice and tight. It's a little hard to work with such a small screwdriver. So like I said, it's a ball and socket here. So I'm going to turn this to loosen up the socket. And then I'll put the socket in, tighten it up, it should be good to go. So that clicks in, and then like I said, just give it a little righty-tighty here. Tighten the socket around the ball. Should be nice and snug. And that'll lock it in place. As you can see, it'll hold up on its own weight. And I'm going to give it a couple more turns just to get it nice and hand tight, nothing crazy. But yeah, sitting straight up. And the ball joint's in, gives it very little movement just in case you need to shift it whichever direction, maybe to out of the light, sunlight or whatever. So now we're going to put the phone in, and we'll see how it stands up with the phone in. Alright, so what we're going to do now, first we're going to take our charger, the spring-loaded clip here, and we're just going to connect that to one of the auto vents. Flip one up here. This is why I choose to have mine. Again, give this button a squeeze and put it on the fin. And it's locked in. It's a little bit intrusive. Blocks my radio a little, but it's not too bad. And like I said, I'll give it like one more twist just to keep the ball joint from falling around. We don't want it to drop or wiggle around. We'll flex it up a little bit. And as you can see, the ball joint's pretty tight. But we'll take our USB-C, plug it in. And here it's doing that clicking again. Alright, it's good to go. So we take our phone, pass it in front of the sensor, slide the phone in. The Galaxy's a bit heavy, but it does still hold it up. We still got our fast charging symbol, and it closed. And we'll just hit the bottom here to release. Take the phone out. Good old clicking. And the wings go down and the lights go off. And we just got another example here without the camera light, so you can see how it looks. As you can see, the wings are really bright. I do like how bright the LEDs are. Let's see here. And good to go. Like I said, once it's on the charger, it's not, like distracting or anything as far as the light. And it's one more example here in the daylight, so you can see how it looks. Grabs the phone tight. Wings detract. And you're good to go. And there you have it. If you have any other questions, maybe it's something I didn't touch on in the video, definitely let me know down in the comments below. I'll be sure to get back to you. And while you're at it, you can check out this video here for a review on Secret Lab's chair. And this video here is for the Final Fantasy VII Remake First Class Edition review. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and maybe what products that you want me to take a look at next, and I'll be sure to do that. But once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.